I can hear the sounds. Maybe it's a Demogorgon! Greetings.
From Hawkins, Indiana.
Actually, we're in Jackson, Georgia, but it may look familiar if you are a fan of Stranger Things.
We are gonna go all around Atlanta trying to find our favorite Stranger Things filming locations, and what better place to start than downtown Hawkins, or in real life, Jackson, Georgia.
And we are gonna be traveling all around greater Atlanta, finding all kinds of Stranger Things to show you guys where the stuff was really filmed and where the Stranger Things kind of magic happened. So let's go.
Let's do it. The first thing that we're gonna point out is actually behind us. This Papa John's is actually the general store. I think it was Mulvad's General Store, which is where Joyce worked. Obviously a big component in the first season, but it's right in the middle of what is essentially like the town square all around. Super cool. It's right there, and I think there's a few other, actually I'll skip that part.
Behind me, you see a red brick building, and you probably don't recognize it because they used to have a marquee on it that they built for the show, but this is the Hawkins movie theater, and it's probably most notably known for when in season 1, Nancy had some off-color graffiti on the side written about her. But Steve, being the nice guy that he is, he went and cleaned it up for her. But this is the Hawkins movie theater right behind us. You can even see the tour. They're going around there right now. So shout out to that tour again. But this is the theater right here behind us. And they have some cool like little homages on the side that we're gonna go check out too. Right behind the theater, we have a brick alleyway. And that alleyway is where Steve and Jonathan got in their famous fight in season 1. There you have it, right behind the theater. Shout out to a blast from the past, from the 80s, but this is the Radio Shack location where Bob worked. It's now a Stranger Things escape games, but if anybody knows the 80s, you know Radio Shack. Bob worked there. It was right here in downtown Hawkins.
In season 4, this had the most prominence, but it's been throughout the entire show. But the central part of Jackson, Georgia here is the old courthouse and library. And this was also the stand-in for the Hawkins Library. Especially in season 4, when they were doing the research on Henry Creel to get all the history, they came and did that research here. As well as in the Upside Down, they visited it, but that's an alternate dimension version.
That's an alternate dimension version. Just imagine this upside down and you get the gist.
It's super cool though. This is a really beautiful small town.
It's a really cute little town square, and you could see why they picked this for downtown Hawkins, but this building, this one takes the cake. It's right in the middle of the town. It's in the town square.
It's awesome.
See why they picked it.
Of course, any small town filming location wouldn't be complete without turning a few things into gift shops. So we're gonna go to the Hawkins Headquarters.
Of course, it has a surfing Demogorgon on it, like a river rafting Demogorgon.
Pretty amazing.
Yes.
So I always love when they lean into it and appreciate that it's a part of the fabric of their society now.
You gotta lean in. We're going. It drew us here.
Sure did.
The store is awesome and it is totally leaned in. We have the missing boy poster here. We also have a Bob as a superhero drawing. You have like a local restaurant's themed cocktail menu. I mean, you even have like, you know, ransom note stuff. You have a Scoops Ahoy sign. Andrew refused to dress up, so it's gonna be me living with the 80s today.
There we go.
There we go.
Wizard Will.
Apparently you can play Atari here too. So they have a full-size Atari screen, all the 80s video games, written straight up 80s core, and my new outfit change. Super shout out to Hawkins Headquarters. They were awesome.
And they do tours around the town square. It's like a 45-minute tour.
$30.
And you go with a viewfinder to check everything out, and then you end up here with trivia, and they do
Sir Jack Pizza.
Yeah, Server Boy Pizza. So super cool, super shout out, really nice people. Highly recommend.
Lots of cool merchandise. You can play video games. There's an arcade. You can do photo ops. They have free costumes for you to try on and take pictures. It was just an overall fun vibe. And we had no clue this was here when we came, but shout out. If you guys come around,
do it.
Go to Hawkins Headquarters. This would have been the site of the Stranger Things Middle School. As you can see, it is being raised for a new state-of-the-art school, which I guess is great for the greater school district. Not great for a Stranger Things fan. This happens to us every time we find a filming location, guys. There's always one. It's a travesty, but we have to shout it out. Amazing things happened here.
The city council is trying to see if they can salvage the part where they would write Hawkins High and then put it somewhere else in the town, because they know it's a big part of pop culture now. We're yet to know if it's been moved or it's gonna come out, or if they even saved it, but sadly, this is all that's left.
We want to be respectful because it is private property, but we just showed you guys the Byers house.
Super cool.
Super cool in the back country, Georgia roads.
Sure is.
And it's really cool because it's actually an Airbnb now, and it looks exactly like in the show inside in person now.
They have a cool old car out front, and yeah, you go inside, it's got the Christmas lights on the wall. They painted everything. They've really gone all out to make it like an Airbnb that you from the movie or the show.
And that's the reason we're not staying there, because it's about $800 a night. But it is very cool. We still wanted to drive by and kind of give it a shout out and show. So it is private property. You can't go film in front of it. But if you wanted to book the Airbnb, you can film all you want. So we'll leave a link below to that Airbnb, and you guys can kind of check out the pictures. It's pretty cool. We have all kinds of homages here. They have shirts. I mean, look at this. You know they can have some Eggos. I'm gonna go find them. Oh wow, you can see like up here, they have all these like photos. Barb, rest in peace. The biggest tragedy death of a very minor character, maybe in TV history. Here's like an 80s throwback Eggo box with like the 80s logo.
Acquired. We're excited.
It has a book and they've offered to let me sign it, so you know we're gonna do it.
Shout out to the employees here. Super nice, super welcoming. Knew exactly what we were doing, and we're just super generous and willing to talk about it.
They talked about Stranger Things with us. They let us sign their little guest book. They were totally down to have us buy the Eggos. Super fun. And yes, we did just buy these for the photo op.
Heck yeah.
But it's real hot. Maybe we can cook them in the the Georgia heat.
Katie, who could forget when Billy basically became Zombie Man and attracted thousands and millions of rats to come to his like warehouse lair right here at the Steelworks. I don't remember the name of it in Stranger Things, but it was in season 3 right before Billy basically, sorry, spoiler alert, but yeah, that was disgusting.
Yeah, there was lots of rats.
But it was filmed here.
Yep, here we go. We live in New York. We have enough rats.
Yeah.
So
we didn't need that.
We don't need any more rat content.
But as soon as we went by this building, we were like, hey, that's actually pretty cool. Oh wait, that's our filming spot. That was cool.
We had to stop, show, and there's not a barbecue there, so maybe they're doing barbecued rat.
Yeah.
Yeah. remember when Billy was introduced on the show and he was sitting in the iconic lifeguard chair and all the moms were like, oh my gosh, which was super funny. But here's the community pool. So it's a real community pool and it has the iconic lifeguard chairs, which I have never seen in person at like a pool, like a community pool. I didn't grow up with community pools. This to me is really cool. Like it looks just like the movie. It's really cool. And it was a super funny, like kind of bit. I like how the moms were kind of into it.
It's also got a very 80s kind of retro look to it. It's definitely like dated, but in the best sense. So yet another great find.
Totally. I mean, it looks like a pool out of the 80s, but you know, it's still running. So may you keep standing.
We are going through a stroll through the neighborhood because there's actually 4 houses in this neighborhood.
We have Barb, was the first one that we saw.
Dustin.
Lucas.
And of course, the Wheeler household.
And they all are in this really cute little neighborhood. We decided to kind of walk, take a stroll. It's a really nice day and just kind of get the vibe, but it's really fun how they're all in walking distance of each other.
It's super beautiful.
Yeah, so we're gonna show you guys some clips of the houses. We don't want to film right in front of them because this is a residential neighborhood. So we're gonna just go in for a nice little stroll. Behind us, you see the Wheeler house.
It's incredible.
Super cute. It's at the end of a cul-de-sac.
It's where Eleven was hiding.
Would expect nothing less from the Wheelers.
What a gorgeous neighborhood.
Yeah. It's full of trees, very serene. It sounds like the South because you can hear all the cicadas.
But it could totally stand in for Hawkins. They did a great job of finding this.
It could stand in for Indiana. It could stand in for the Midwest. Great job.
It is here. We found it.
The Hawkins lab.
The holy grail of the Stranger Things filming locations.
Look at it. It's massive.
And it's creepy and abandoned and awesome.
And we're seeing signs that it's slated for demolition. So
of course,
if you want to see this one, much like the high school that we missed,
go now.
Go now. Go now.
So sad when all the great things become abandoned, but should become just a Stranger Things memorial.
The Stranger Things Mecca.
But it's a part of Emory University, I believe.
University.
And it's super cool old building. I think it's been empty for decades, but obviously used as filming locations. And it's the pinnacle of the Stranger Things tour, in my opinion.
Now, do we think the portal to the Upside Down is still there?
Based on the look of it, yes.
And this is why they're demolishing it. But will it work? If it's still here in 5 years and they haven't demolished it, we know why, guys. Know why.
Who could forget the iconic car flip scene where they're being chased by the vans?
And 11 just comes out and she levitates
and the van
this
flips.
car and it just flips over their head. It was right here on this street.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's very, very residential, cute, and it's awesome. You can just feel the magic.
I would be honored to live on this street and know that like that was our claim to fame. Was like this badass 11 scene just going like
the Starcourt Mall from season 3. We love old abandoned malls, and this one is half abandoned. But they cut off part of the mall and used that for filming. We're gonna go inside in just a minute, but the outside is glorious mall that Katie and I grew up with that ultimate retro kind of feel. We miss those days. But it is here, you can see all the cool lights, you can see some neon for where that used to be. Super neat. I wish it was still lit up at night. Probably doesn't, considering I don't think anything's in it anymore. But regardless, yet another awesome 80s icon.
Update. We have attempted to go into the mall. Apparently the mass part of the mall has been closed. They do still have a Beauty Master store, but it does not connect to the rest of the mall. So rest in peace. Not just for a Stranger Things filming location, but for a glorious semi-abandoned mall. I love both of those things, and tragedy. Save the 80s mall. Everybody go to your local malls. We don't want this to become a thing. Behind us we have a really famous site from season 4, and this is the cemetery where Max went to go visit Billy's grave, and she was in the upside down and she started levitating, and this is the exact spot. And they actually, it looks like fans here have put down like a memorial grave, so it has like old like t-shirt with like messages to Billy. It has a whole bunch of tobacco cans. It also has things like a D&D dice, like a lot of like kind of fun Stranger Things 80s references. It has a Billy Funko Pop there, and just kind of a cool homage. Something I like to remind people when they come to visit filming location sites is, you know, and it says so here on the little memorial grave, Billy is a fictional character at the end of the day, and everybody else in this cemetery is real. So always come with respect. Don't, you know, make a lot of noise. Don't be, you know, doing crazy dances, things like that, because it is a place of respect. But we did want to come, see the site, show our respect, and kind of see this little homage. It's pretty cool. We are at Tiffany's Kitchen, but you might know it as Benny's Burgers. And you might also know it as the place where Eleven goes on a super killing rampage.
It's a very sad moment, but iconic in the early episodes.
I want to say it was episode 1.
It might have been episode 1.
Yeah, episode 1, where Eleven escapes the lab. She's really confused. She's really scared, and kind of doesn't realize that her powers have this magnitude of power. And you know, it's a sad scene, but it's an iconic scene. But we are here, and it's an actual restaurant.
Yeah, it's super cool. So if you're in the area, check it out.
Check them out. And as we say, you know, sometimes these places close, so always try to support, shout out, buy something at these restaurants, because we want these locations to be around for years to come. I got some strawberry shortcake. I had to go in. It's a diner in the middle of Georgia. This is gonna be delicious.
I do like, again, all the little nods that they have to Stranger Things. They had the posters, they had
the missing Will
sign, and one of the waitresses drew on chalkboard the 11 sign, which is super neat.
With the blindfold, and one of the patrons actually told me that it was a former waitress who drew it, and they're forbidden from touching it because they don't want anybody to erase it.
That's so cool. A remodeled but still standing location is the Hawkins Police Station. Not in the same area as hometown of Hawkins that we visited in Jackson. This is actually on the other side of Atlanta, but it's right here. I guess they remodeled in the last couple of years, so it's no longer got that really retro look. But this would have been where Hopper pulled up to do all of his investigations back when he was still the sheriff or police. I assume he's not that anymore, considering he went missing and everything like that. I kind of forget that he was that. Things have progressed a lot in the show. But regardless, the Hawkins Police Station.
Behind us, we have the arcade, and it is preserved.
Pretty awesome.
They have the painting, like the mural of the side of it still on the side. It still has the purple. If you look inside the windows, you can still see like the colored tiled floor.
Totally.
Yeah.
The cool ceiling colors. Yeah. It's still a relic.
It's still a relic.
Abandoned, but a relic.
It's an abandoned relic, but it's still giving Stranger Things filming location.
And obviously tons of people are here because the plywood boards, everyone's going and signing it, saying when they've been there. They're drawing Demogorgons.
They have the Stranger Things logo on it. Like, this is like a mecca for a Stranger Thing fan.
It's awesome. They should just reopen it as an arcade. It would do well.
It's in Douglasville, Georgia, which is outside of Atlanta in this very small town.
About a mile away from the police station.
So you know, it's a really cool kind of spot to see. If you come to see the police station, definitely stop by here, because this one has like maintained. This is a good one. To end our video, we are going to the beginning. And before there was an 11, there was a 1.
The Creel House.
The Creel House.
In Rome, Georgia, an hour outside of Atlanta.
And you know we were gonna make the drive out here to do it, because when else are we gonna be closer?
And it's so cool, it's so epic, it's gorgeous.
It's a really, really pretty house. Like, I can see why they picked it. And in the show though,
not as cute.
it was not nearly as cute. I mean, I guess it was a cool house, but it wasn't as cool on the inside, let's say.
Essential to the lore though, and you have to come out and see it.
And we wanted to come out to close off the video with this place, because this is where Stranger Things really started. It wasn't at a diner, it wasn't out in the woods, it wasn't at a lab.
It was here.
It was right here. And I can't wait to see season 5 and see where it goes from there.
So thank you for joining us on the journny.
Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Let us know what other filming locations you want to see, because we are always down to do these. We love to pop all around the country. So let us know. Till next time. Cheers.
It says that they're hiring lifeguards. Is that because Billy died?
Good one. Our hills are alive with the sound of music. This is such a 60s building. Like, you know, if you go to a college campus and they have all those beautiful old brick buildings, and then they always have that one building that was built in like the 50s, 60s. That's like
really ugly.
It's like a cement brick. It's giving that, but I feel like that is perfect for an 80s lab. An 80s lab would be in one of these buildings. Like, it's key perfection. Emory University, it probably wasn't your best building. Stranger Things, it is your best. We found your purpose building. It wasn't as a university. Maybe I can go levitate a car. Let's see. Behind us, we have a really famous site from season, is it 3? 4?
No, 3.
Okay. Behind,
wait, no, 4.
4.
Yeah, sorry. A remodeled but still standing filming location is the fire state. Not fire.
Good. Like all the Demogorgons. Demogorgons. I'm always the goddamn babysitter, Steve. Steve's an awesome babysitter. Stranger Things Club. I've never watched this show.